Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. Kelly demands answers after Finn faces Steffy's Liam shocker. According to Monday, April 7th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Kelly Spencer will demand answers, and John Finnegan will have to deal with Steffy Forrester's Liam Spencer stunner. Fans of B&B are aware that Kelly is waiting for Liam to come get her so they may spend time with Steffy as a family. However, Kelly and Finn are wondering what's causing the delay as Liam is taking longer than they expected to arrive. Naturally, Steffy just discovered Liam comatose outside the Spencer estate due to a head injury, but Finn and Kelly are unaware of this. Liam is still in poor condition even though Steffy did everything correctly and got him the emergency care he needed. According to Dr. Grace Buckingham, Liam's life might be in danger due to a cerebral hemorrhage. Now that Liam has abruptly flatlined, Steffy will be terrified, but Dr. Buckingham needs to get his heart back in gear and decide what to do next. Steffy will have to endure a painful wait to see if Liam will recover because it looks like he will soon be on the operating table. However, the downtime might present Steffy with an opportunity to finally contact Finn and inform him of the situation. Finn will be shocked to learn about Liam's potentially fatal medical condition. Kelly might become aware that her father is the subject of some unfavorable news and insist on knowing the details. Finn might provide a straightforward account of what happened and imply that Liam injured his head because he doesn't want to frighten Kelly with all the medical lingo. When Kelly learns that Liam is receiving hospital treatment, she can get anxious until she gets to see her father. Steffy may also give Bill Spencer a call to update him on Liam's medical situation. Bill will undoubtedly regret leaving in a rage following his altercation with Liam and question whether he might have avoided this had he stayed. Liam's fate will remain a mystery, but Steffy may come up with a notion regarding a possible assailant. Given her eagerness to reincarcerate Finn's daughter, will Steffy blame Luna Nozawa? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam's health issue will cause shockwaves and terrorize his loved ones until they learn more. Steffy is outraged by Luna's hospital visit. Does Spencer men's support backfire? According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester might become enraged by Luna Nozawa's hospital visit. Will it backfire to try to help the Spencer men? Fans of B&B are aware of Luna's unique bond with Bill Spencer, who first secured her release from house imprisonment and then negotiated her pardon. Even though many who care for Bill are unable to comprehend it, it is evident that Luna and Bill share a special affinity. Luna may decide to visit Liam's hospital stay and offer Bill her support after learning more about his condition. Naturally, we also know that Luna is after Will Spencer, who will be in pain and anxious due to his older brother's medical experience. Luna may believe that now is the ideal moment to console Will. Stated differently, Luna will have good reason to go to the hospital and defend the Spencer team. After everything Bill has done for her, maybe Luna will convince herself that she must support him and show Will her tender side by demonstrating her concern. But if Luna goes to the hospital and meets Steffy, she might not make much progress. Steffy might tell Luna to stay away from the waiting room because it's easy to picture her losing it the moment she walks through the door. In addition to declaring that Luna is not welcome there, Steffy might also accuse her of attacking Liam. In any event, Steffy might lose his temper and make a big deal out of Luna's potential hospital stay. Steffy might ultimately evict Luna and pretend that her presence will only exacerbate the situation. Instead of Luna and all the drama she brings to the table, Liam and his loved ones should concentrate on his recuperation. In the upcoming episodes, Steffy will continue to have optimism for Liam and will make some optimistic predictions regarding his recuperation once the worst of his crisis has passed. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy and Luna will likely clash more in the future. Don't miss the awful news that could result from their conflict. Is Luna to blame for Liam's lack of response? Luna Nozawa is now free on Bold and the Beautiful, but it might not last long because Liam Spencer is still unresponsive and unwilling to explain what happened to him on the CBS serial opera. When Liam was by himself, he passed out. Thus, nobody is aware of what transpired. However, Dr. Grace Buckingham, who treats him in the hospital, speculates that he might have been harmed by someone. Although the damage is similar to someone hitting him on the head, he struck his head when he fell. There are no answers to Grace's question about if he had been attacked because Liam was asleep and no one was present when it occurred. Everyone probably begins to question who would harm Liam in this way. Well, they could think it's Luna since there's a murderer on the run. Is Liam Spencer startled to resurrect in Bold and the Beautiful? Dr. Buckingham questioned whether Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, had been attacked on Friday's Bold and the Beautiful. She believes a severe knock to his skull caused a brain bleed. Nobody is aware that Liam fainted at his father's house after feeling lightheaded. He struck his head when he fell. Therefore, nobody is aware of what happened to the Spencer son, and if B&B continues, they probably won't be. Or, given that Friday's cliffhanger left Liam Spencer flatlining, dead, the soap opera might take a different turn with him the following week. However, Liam is probably startled back into the world of Bold and the Beautiful when the paddles are released. Alternatively, this might be a surprising departure from the soap opera for this enduring figure. Thus, he either has a funeral or embarks on a new journey. But let's ignore the chance of an unexpected burial. Alternatively, we may discuss where a resurrected Liam Spencer might go in the soap opera. Everyone wants Luna Nozawa back behind bars, according to B&B spoilers. Although Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, is free, people who knew her from Bold and the Beautiful fear her. Now that Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, appears to have been attacked, Luna is probably being blamed. Grace Buckingham and Liam Spencer are both Bold and Beautiful. Liam was discovered unconscious on the pavement in front of Bill Spencer's home. Everyone is aware that Luna initially remained there after being released from prison. They might therefore assume that she still visits the Spencer estate occasionally. However, following the 2 murders she committed, practically everyone wants the cold-blooded assassin to be imprisoned for life, with the possible exception of Bill and Sheila Carter. And, of course, Steffy Forrester's attempted murder. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer fighting for his life. The cliffhanger for Friday's episode of Bold and the Beautiful had Liam fighting for his life. Viewers learn more about his condition and prognosis on Monday. In Friday's episode, Dr. Grace Buckingham outlined Liam's bleak future. She fears that there may have been brain damage because the hemorrhage in his head cut off oxygen to his brain. But for Luna, this is the ideal situation while he is still unconscious. If the police suspect that Liam Spencer's injuries are the consequence of an assault, they may bring her in for interrogation. And the first person to accuse Luna of doing this to him would probably be Steffy Forrester. However, Bold and the Beautiful could take this in a different direction. Bold and the Beautiful, Liam and Steffy Forrester reverse Luna's position? Like poison, Luna Nozawa causes trouble wherever she goes. Furthermore, she was completely unrelated to Liam's illness. She might still turn out to be a suspect. Luna Nozawa, Bold and the Beautiful. The police may potentially put Luna back in jail in Bold and the Beautiful while they wait to see if Liam wakes up and tells them what occurred. When Bill learns that she cheated on his son Will Spencer, he may even pursue that. Even better, if Liam awakens, fate will have given Liam and Steffy a card that will allow them to enter jail without being arrested for Luna Nozawa. He and Steffy might see the ideal chance to falsely accuse Luna of attacking Liam in order to get her sent back to prison once Liam regains consciousness. Liam and Steffy both stated that they will do everything it takes to see this killer return to life in prison. Furthermore, if Liam fabricates a story about Luna attacking him, he and Steffy would probably defend it by arguing that they were defending not just their children but also the rest of Los Angeles. In order for Liam Spencer's medical emergency to fall on Luna Nozawa, Bold and the Beautiful has the road partially paved. However, since this is a B&B, anything can happen. Even if none of these concepts are realistic, they are nonetheless doable for the CBS serial opera. Liam's head injury causes an unexpected rift in their marriage. Updates and teasers for the Bold and the Beautiful hint that Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, might resurrect and think he is still married to Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. Given that Steffy thought she was married to Liam when she initially woke up following her shooting, it would be interesting to see if Liam's head injury affected his memory. After an argument with Bill, Liam passed out. In the April 3rd episode, Liam got into a furious argument with Bill Spencer, who was critical of his son. He chastised him for making rash decisions that had harmed Steffy and Hope Logan. During a conversation with Ridge Forrester, Steffy took a minute to praise Liam, highlighting their close bond and her unwavering concern for him. This dynamic becomes more important, especially now that Liam is dealing with a major health issue. His sudden collapse in Bill's living room, where he hit his head in the fall, may have given away the direction of his plot. Why is Liam in this condition on the show? Does Liam's head injury in the program have a specific cause, or might it be a prelude to a plot about amnesia? B&B's authors might find inspiration in their earlier stories, especially one from 2022. Do you recall when Sheila sharp shot Steffy and John Finn Finnegan in the alley? Even though Steffy was married to Finn, who was believed to be deceased at the time, she ultimately woke up thinking Liam was her husband. When Steffy finally learned the truth, it was a terrible moment, but after Finn's unexpected return, everything finally came together. Is Liam getting amnesia from the show? It appears that Liam might wake up soon and think Steffy is his wife. This turn of events could result in a great deal of drama because of his jumbled recollections. The show seems to be hinting at a reconciliation between Liam and Steffy, since Steffy is set to be the one to assist Liam at the Spencer estate. It would be appropriate to have a plot in which Liam awakens with the conviction that he and Steffy are a happy pair. Whatever happens, Liam's health issue will undoubtedly bring Steffy back into his life. According to upcoming teasers, after Liam regains consciousness, he might begin to imagine a future with Steffy, so stay tuned for any exciting developments. According to spoilers for the week of April 7, 2025, Liam's fate, Deacon and Carter's brawl, and The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be a lot of drama, shocking medical revelations, and fights. Will Liam Spencer live or die, for starters? When Luna Nozawa lashes out at Electra Forrester once more, Sheila Carter Sharp becomes alarmed. Additionally, Carter Walton is karate choked by Deacon Sharp. Read on to find out what will happen next in the CBS soap drama. The Destiny of Liam Spencer. Fans may anticipate seeing what transpires as Liam flatlines in the hospital next week. Liam had a seizure and fell, banging his head as he went after arguing with Bill Spencer. Liam stood up once then fell back down again. Steffy Forrester Finnegan located Liam at that point and called for an ambulance. Sadly, it sounds awful. According to Dr. Grace Buckingham, Liam may be suffering from an intracranial hemorrhage. Liam flatlined after that. Liam is probably going to live. The actor's departure from the soap opera has not been reported. Fans would also anticipate that Liam would die a hero or accomplish something noteworthy. The karate chop of Deacon Sharp. Deacon confronts Carter about Hope Logan, Annika Noel, over at Forrester Creations. Hope's father promised to handle it after she vented to him. Before we know it, Deacon is striking and karate chopping Carter in the leg. Carter falls to the ground, clenches his fists, and leaps up to attack Deacon. Daphne Rose eventually becomes involved. Daphne is shown raising her hands in an attempt to prevent Carter and Deacon from killing one another in a picture that was uploaded on Paramount Plus' press website. The moral conundrum of Sheila Carter Sharp. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila listens to Luna while Deacon beats Carter. The young lady will be upset about Will Spencer's relationship with prissy Electra Forrester once more. Sheila is standing at the bar, looking worried while Luna spits forth her verbal vomit. Electra Forrester's rescue. Will was considering Luna's passion proposal even though he turned it down. But by physically pushing the two-time murderer, Electra made matters worse. Luna will never forgive and forget, even though Electra intended to take a stand. Keep an eye out because this might put Will in a situation where he needs to step in to save Electra's booty once more. Which of these essential moments are you most excited to witness? There has been a lot of conjecture regarding Bill Spencer's involvement in the crisis and whether he will have remorse over his son's condition as a result of Liam Spencer's breakdown on The Bold and the Beautiful. Bill's contentious choice to back Luna Nozawa, a convicted killer whose release has rocked the Spencer family, is the cause of the dramatic altercation between father and son that ended with Liam's medical emergency. Bill chastised Liam during their furious dispute, discounting his value as a Spencer and brushing off his worries about Luna endangering his family. After Bill rushed off, Liam slumped, smacking his head on a coffee table and lying comatose on the floor, having been emotionally destroyed by this exchange. The main cause of the breakdown is Bill's harsh remarks and inability to listen to Liam's concerns about Luna's risky behavior. Liam accused Bill of putting Luna, a double murderess who killed Paul Hollister and Tom Starr, ahead of his own grandkids, especially Kelly, whose safety Liam and Steffy, Jacqueline McInnes would zealously guard 18. Liam felt that Luna's pardon was a breach of family values, and Bill's support of her, based on their shared painful childhoods, seemed false. The dispute intensified as Bill made light of Liam's alleged frailty and even threatened to cut off his trust fund and break off their business relationship. Liam was physically and emotionally exhausted by this verbal abuse, and his breakdown represented a breaking point in their tense relationship. According to spoilers, Bill's remorse will grow as Liam's health deteriorates. In later episodes, Steffy confronts Bill about his involvement in the crisis after Liam passes out in the hospital from an intracranial hemorrhage. In addition to endangering Liam, Bill's actions have further strained his relationship with Katie Logan, Heather Tom, 8 by putting his younger son Will, whom Luna has romantically pursued, in peril. Bill is forced to examine his choices as a result of these domino effects. The possible loss of Liam, a son who wanted to love him despite their differences, may force Bill to face his actions, even though he has a history of avoiding criticism. The story strongly suggests that Bill's remorse will surface through introspection and potential disclosures on his actual reasons for helping Luna. Supporters speculate that Bill's illogical devotion to Luna may be explained by deeper truths that his kinship with her may conceal, such as an unspoken bond or unresolved trauma. 89. Long-standing conflicts regarding Bill's emotional inaccessibility may be resolved and their partnership may be redefined if Liam's fall serves as a catalyst for Bill to come clean. 8. But Bill's arrogance and track record of evasion raise questions about whether he will accept full responsibility. In the end, the plot highlights the poisonous dynamics of the Spencer family, where emotional neglect and power battles have disastrous results. Bill faces a challenge to put family ties ahead of his ego as a result of Liam's fall. The foundation for Bill's guilt, and its transforming potential, is unquestionably established, even though it is still unclear if this results in redemption or further estrangement. 2 of Bill Spencer's daughters are hidden. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, the worlds of the Spencer, Forrester, and Logan families are going to be rocked by a huge revelation. For all the information you require, continue reading below. It's shocking to learn that Bill Spencer has 2 secret daughters. This is because Bill will unintentionally discover that he has a daughter, and it's not just that she's not Luna. It's someone else from his past instead. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam will require a transfusion shortly. At that point, Luna will take over and become his hero. But in the process, she will discover that, contrary to what was previously believed, Bill Spencer is her biological father. According to BMB teasers, the truth regarding Steffy Forrester and Bill Spencer's 2016 extramarital affair will also be revealed. As many of our readers may recall, Steffy became pregnant after having simultaneous affairs with her father-in-law Bill and husband Liam. Given how closely Liam's DNA resembles Bill's, everyone thought Liam was the father, but Dollar Bill could have just as well been identified as young Kelly's father. The truth about the entire experience will be revealed, even though it may have taken a few years to get to this point. When Bill Spencer learns that he has not just 1 secret daughter but 2, he will be extremely startled. Can he possibly have a more complicated life? We can actually respond to that. Indeed, it can. What will happen to Bill Spencer after The Bold and the Beautiful shocker? Seeing how Steffy Forrester reacts to all of this when she learns about it will undoubtedly be fascinating. Sheila's plan to end Finn and Liam's marriage through the Liam and Steffy matchmaker plot. With Sheila Sharp's most recent plan to end John Finnegan's marriage to Steffy Forrester, the complex web of alliances and machinations on The Bold and the Beautiful has reached new heights. Liam Spencer is at the center of this story because of his recent medical emergency and unresolved affections for Steffy, which make him an unintentional pawn in Sheila's ambitious plan. The story examines issues of loyalty, treachery, and the destructive repercussions of familial strife as tensions rise. Liam's vulnerability and Sheila's motivations. Steffy, who sees Sheila as a threat, has long resisted Sheila's obsession with forming bonds with Finn and her grandson Hayes. Since Steffy is a barrier, Sheila has changed her strategy and chosen psychological manipulation over physical force. She now focuses on taking advantage of Liam's residual bond to Steffy, especially after he passed out and was admitted to the hospital after suffering a brain hemorrhage. Sheila seeks to use the emotional closeness that Steffy's steadfast support for Liam, rushing to his side and saying she couldn't lose him, creates during this sensitive time as a weapon. It is hypothesized that Sheila could take advantage of Liam's possible post-recovery confusion or memory loss. Steffy's devotion to Finn may first be undermined and old desires rekindled if he wakes up thinking he and Steffy are still married. Sheila's plan is based on making Finn question Steffy's allegiance in order to drive a wedge between them. This is consistent with her habit of controlling love relationships, including her previous partnership with Deacon Sharp to influence Steffy to return to Liam and encourage Hope Logan to pursue Finn. Liam's function as a spark. Sheila's plan is complicated by Liam's personal motives. He is vulnerable to manipulation because of his past indecisiveness between Steffy and Hope as well as his animosity toward Finn. Liam has taken on a more adversarial role in recent episodes, and critics have pointed out his creepy conduct and possible slide into villainy 7. Ever the opportunist, Sheila notices this change and makes an effort to win Liam over as an ally. She corners Liam in a covert meeting and offers a collaboration, highlighting their mutual objective of separating Steffy and Finn 7. Sheila's subtle suggestions, such taking advantage of Finn's developing emotional connection with Hope, sow doubt and ambition in Liam's mind despite his early resistance 7. One of Liam's strategies might be to revive his interest in surveillance. According to previews, he may have captured a compromising moment between Finn and Hope, who have become closer as a result of their shared sadness over Sheila's alleged death 5. He previously filmed Finn embracing Sheila to reveal their relationship. Similar to Liam's previous attempts to destroy partnerships, a film showing Finn and Hope in what appears to be an intimate moment might be used as a weapon to undermine Steffy's trust 5. The effect on the marriage of Finn and Steffy. Once hailed as a super couple that would last, Finn and Steffy's marriage is now threatened by existential issues. Although their relationship has survived hardships, such as Finn's brief passing and Sheila's violent interventions, the combined stress of Liam's meddling and Sheila's schemes presents hitherto unheard-of difficulties. 9. Misunderstandings can arise because of Steffy's emphasis on Liam's recuperation and Finn's increasing emotional detachment. In addition to cutting off contact with Finn and Steffy, Sheila wants to become Finn's lone confidant because she feels that this will give her the mother bond she so desperately wants. Nonetheless, it is impossible to undervalue the couple's tenacity. Steffy's constant declarations of their forever love and Finn's unshakable dedication, demonstrated by his life-saving treatment of Steffy's grandfather, Eric Forrester, indicate that they may yet triumph over outside sabotage. 9. The storyline foreshadows a possible confrontation in which Finn and Steffy team up to foil Sheila and Liam's plots, solidifying their position as a power couple. 9. Future twists and broader implications. Beyond the main love triangle, Sheila's storyline has repercussions. The character Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, whose forgiveness by Bill Spencer first caused Liam to lose it, is still a wild card. Sheila 16 could gain more leverage as a result of her romantic involvement with Liam's brother, Will Spencer, who could further destabilize the Spencer family. The tension is further complicated by Hope's strained relationship with Liam and her developing bond with Finn, which could rekindle their previous battles with Steffy. Darker turns are hinted at in spoilers, such as Sheila's possible survival, despite appearing to be dead, and her cooperation with Deacon in planning a Finn-Hope pairing 4. Such turns would intensify the mayhem and put allegiances and affiliations to the test throughout the canvas. However, this plot's examination of sin and atonement is its central theme. A subplot involving Bill Spencer's role in Liam's downfall, his severe rejection and defense of Luna, looms, and his eventual reckoning would give the Spencer family's story more emotional depth. The matchmaker plot between Liam and Steffy is the perfect example of the bold and the beautiful distinctive fusion of psychological intrigue and high-stakes drama. Liam's emotional conflict, torn between love, guilt, and resentment, adds complexity to his character path, while Sheila's devious tactic highlights her desperate need for familial acceptance. Viewers are prompted to consider if real love can endure even the most premeditated betrayals as Finn and Steffy negotiate this minefield. Their partnership is both a battlefield and a glimmer of hope. The scene is set for a confrontation that will reshape friendships and push the boundaries of loyalty in Genoa City, with spoilers predicting startling revelations and rising tensions.